In today's video, I'm going to teach you Is Cloudways Worth It? The Honest Step-by-Step Guide 2020 to 26. If you build websites, run a digital agency, or manage e-commerce growth, this is a very practical question. You want strong speed and reliability, but shared hosting often slows down under pressure, and unmanaged cloud servers can be too technical for many teams. Cloudways sits in the middle as a managed platform built on top of major cloud infrastructure. So let's break down whether it's actually worth paying for in 2026. The first thing to understand is the architecture. On cheap shared hosting, your website lives on a server with many other accounts. And if one of those sites gets overloaded, your performance can drop fast. Cloudways takes a different approach. When you launch a server, you get an isolated cloud VPS environment from providers like DigitalOcean, Vultr, or AWS. That means your core resources are separated, which gives you more predictable performance and reduces the usual shared hosting bottlenecks. Next, let's talk about speed. Cloudways now promotes its 2026 Lightning Stack, which combines optimized PHP, FPM, and Nginx to reduce latency and improve page delivery. In simple terms, that means faster server response right out of the box. If you choose a server with 2 GB of RAM or more, Cloudways also includes Object Cache Pro. That matters because it stores heavy database queries in memory, which can make database-driven WordPress sites and online stores feel much faster, especially during busy periods. Now let's look at scaling. Cloudways gives you two tracks. The first is Cloudways Flexible, where you choose your provider and server size, then manually scale up with the vertical scaling tool whenever traffic grows. That's a good fit if you want control and predictable costs. The second option is Cloudways Cloud Native Autonomous, which uses a Kubernetes-based setup to automatically add resources when traffic spikes. That's more hands-off and can be useful for sudden surges like product launches or flash sales. Pricing is another major factor. Cloudways uses pay-as-you-go hourly billing, so you're not locked into a long-term contract. If you spin up a test server for a couple of days and remove it, you only pay for that usage. Another advantage is that you can host multiple applications on one server, limited mainly by the hardware you choose, which can make it cost-effective for agencies. Of course, there are drawbacks. Cloudways does not include built-in email hosting, so business email needs to be handled separately. It also doesn't sell domain names, so you'll need to register your domain elsewhere and point it to your server. Before deciding, use the 3-day free trial with no credit card required. Launch a test server, migrate a copy of your site, open the staging version in a private browser window, and confirm that everything loads properly. Also check that SSL is active and that the dashboard feels stable and easy to manage. So is Cloudways worth it? If you want strong speed, easier scaling, isolated server resources, backups, staging,